They say if you hear it once, you're just unlucky. But if you hear it twice, you may not live to tell the tale. In the forgotten corners of the southern United States, whispers of an old legend persist. A ghost? A demon? Something worse? A whistle in the dark. Slow at first, then growing closer. Some say it's a warning. Others claim it's an invitation. But those who follow the sound, they don't come back the same, if they come back at all. And what if I told you? Someone just heard it recently? This is the legend of the night whistler, and the terrifying truth behind it. For decades, travelers have disappeared, leaving no clues behind. Some say the first case happened over a century ago. It starts with a sound, a slow, eerie whistle. But what's more terrifying is what happens next. Locals warn outsiders, but not everyone listens. Never whistle back. Some who hear it go insane, others vanish entirely. No bodies, no footprints, no sign of struggle, just the whistle. And when the storm comes, so does the night whistler. Some say he was once human, before the whistle consumed him. Others claim he's something older, a spirit of vengeance. One team tried to investigate. Their footage was found, but they weren't. No one ever sees him, until it's too late. And still, the disappearances continue. The legend of the night whistler is said to have originated from the mid-1800s, deep in the southern United States, in a remote town once surrounded by dense, untamed forests. Before European settlers arrived, the Choctaw and Creek tribes spoke of a forest spirit that warned travelers by whistling at night. Unlike most spirits, this one didn't guide or protect, it tested the soul. If the traveler whistled back, they would be marked for death, their voices stolen forever. The first documented case of the whistler comes from Civil War-era Louisiana. Elijah Coombs, a Confederate deserter, had been hiding in the wilderness, avoiding capture. He stole from farmhouses and moved only at night. In July 1863, he arrived at an abandoned homestead outside of St. Francisville, Louisiana. According to local stories, he spent 2 nights there, but on the third, he was heard whistling in the dark, taunting something unseen. By morning, he was gone, his rifle still leaning against the cabin door, his boots left behind in the grass. His body was never found, but locals whispered of a figure seen in the woods that night, tall, thin, and watching. One of the most chilling encounters happened in 1931 to the Evans family, who lived on the outskirts of Savannah, Georgia. John Evans, a farmer, mocked the legend, claiming he didn't believe in ghost stories. One evening, his daughter Anna, only 7 years old, told him she heard a whistle outside her bedroom window. Thinking it was just the wind, John went outside and whistled back, a long, sharp tune. That night, their dog went missing, and strange scratches appeared on the walls of the house. Over the next few nights, Anna stopped speaking and seemed distant, staring at the woods as if listening to something. A week later, John vanished. His footsteps led into the trees, but there were no return prints. Though dismissed as folklore, cases of people hearing the night whistler continue to surface, and some are backed by real police reports. A truck driver named Greg Sanders was driving on Highway 29 near Opelika, Alabama, around 2:45 a.m. when he pulled over to check his tires. As he stepped out, he heard a soft, eerie whistle behind him. Thinking someone was playing a joke, he whistled back. The whistle stopped immediately. When he looked around, he saw a tall figure standing at the tree line. Before he could react, his truck radio cut to static, and his headlights flickered. Greg sped off, later reporting the story to a local AM radio station, saying, "I don't know what I saw, but I'll never whistle in the dark again." Some skeptics believe the night whistler is just a southern ghost story, a tale designed to keep children from wandering into the woods at night. It doesn't matter if you believe, because if you hear the whistle in the night, The night whistler is real.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button for more content like this.